Well, it's happened as I think what everyone was expecting from yesterday. Wes Streeton has decided to resign as Secretary of State for Health, and he's said he's lost confidence in Prime Minister Keir Starmer. So there's going to be a leadership challenge. Also, Angela Rayner's been cleared of this tax issue, and pretty much she's almost certainly going to throw a hat in, and God knows who else. I don't get this though. Why is the Labour Party in this situation? They have a 174 seat majority and they're in some big crisis. Yes, the local elections were a bad result, but let's be honest, local elections aren't really that important to the majority of people. I was looking at some of the numbers I couldn't find an overall turnout figure for the local elections, but in terms of, say, some of the mayoral elections in London, there were between 34% and 41%. So I think the rest of the country is going to be a similar thing, varying a bit more widely expect. So really, the local elections aren't that important for people in general. So why is there this sudden panic? I mean, how did the Labour Party get into this position? Yes, Keir Starmer has made some stupid decisions with the winter fuel payments, was one of them. Taking too many people off them, of the elderly. Not all of them who lost their payments who are well-to-do. And then, of course, there's Palestine Action. I forget the group who were classed as a terrorist organisation, just because they broke. As a protest, they broke into an RAF base. That's not really terrorism. So they haven't been able to sort of appeal to reform, and they've alienated their own base. So yeah, there are a couple of stupid decisions, but in general, when you look at the country, we haven't plunged into a massive recession. There hasn't been widespread unemployment. Inflation isn't running rampant. Interest rates aren't going through the roof. At least with the Conservative Party, when they had their turmoil with Boris Johnson to Truss and then Truss to Sunak, it was because of some incredibly stupid decisions. The Partygate and the budget, the mini budget, which almost bankrupted the country. At least had the excuse of being incredibly incompetent and morally deficient. What's Keir Starmer done? Okay, he hasn't been brilliant, but he hasn't been terrible either. It seems mad that the Labour Party have got themselves in this position with a 174 seat majority, and looks like Reform are going to definitely be the next government. Great.